Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. You heard a recent report by this day newspaper that the northern political establishment is trying to talk former President Goodluck Jonathan into the race of the 2027 presidential election, having been fed up with the incompetency of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. The North is said to be searching for another southern Nigerian to succeed Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. And the North supposedly want to go back to his vomit by bringing back Goodluck Jonathan to be the president of Nigeria in 2027 as their own response and rejection of Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. As I have said in this channel, it has become obvious that northern Nigeria elite want President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be a one-term president, a treatment that they gave also to the same Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. The idea, according to the report, was that Jonathan will only do one term and southern Nigeria has only another term by 2027 for the power to return to the north in 2031. That is what is being planned, according to this report by the This Day newspaper. And this plan came to the open recently when the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, was at an event where he was saying that, where he was called to contest in 2027. And Bala Mohammed said that he will not contest, that he will only contest if Goodluck Jonathan rejects the call to contest in 2027. Now, that raises a lot of questions. One of it is the practicability of Goodluck Jonathan contesting in either PDP or APC. But that is a question for answer on another day. But the question to ask is, what is it that Goodluck Jonathan forgot at the presidential villa that he will want to go and collect back in 2027? If he is to take the bet and throw his heart into the ring to contest, what is it that he's looking for? Now, if the North is fed up with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which is their right to do so, given his abysmal performance in all indices of economic development in Nigeria, with the level of hardship and unprecedented poverty ever seen in a generation, it's understandable why the North will not want him to be there after 2027. But there are several alternatives to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in southern Nigeria. And if North is sincere that it want power to remain in the South, they don't have to go back to their vomit. They should recall how they described Goodluck Jonathan, how they were calling him clueless. They blame him for everything under the sun. How he was blamed for everything, including Boko Haram expansion, and everything was all heaped on him. So how does he suddenly become the most beautiful bride from the South they can work with? If they are sincere and they want good governance for Nigeria, the North should rally around Peter Obi of the Labour Party and support him to do the remaining 4 years on behalf of Southern Nigeria. And Peter Obi will not disappoint Nigeria. He has the competency, he has the capacity, he has the integrity, he has the honesty to be able to take this country from being a consuming nation to a productive nation. He can do it in 4 years and give way in all honesty, if they are sincere. And the North has nothing to fear, should have nothing to fear about Southeast or ceding power to somebody of Igbo extraction. The North and Southeast has done business far better before than Southwest. The relationship between the Southeast and the North did not start today. All of a sudden, because of ignorance, people think that the relationship with North and Southeast started in 2015, when for the reason of ensuring that Goodluck Jonathan does not return, the North formed an alliance with Southwest. That was the only successful alliance that the North has ever done with the Southwest that worked. All the alliances of power game throughout our independence, from independence, had all been between the South, Southeast, including the South now, and the North. That is the truth. It was that alliance that made Zeke the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at independence, and Tafawa Balewa the Prime Minister. It was that same alliance that made Shehu Shagari the President and Alex Ekweme the Vice President in 1979. If you look at Southeast, you see that Zeke sacrificed being the Prime Minister in order to have good relationship with Northern Nigeria. That was why he relinquished that position, because there was strong indication that Action Group was ready to even form an alliance with Zeke so that Zeke would be the Prime Minister at independence. But Zeke chose to ensure that the North is very comfortable in a new Nigeria that he envisioned, and became the president, or what people now call ceremonial president. But that presidency he occupied is not ceremonial as people are looking at it. But because he was the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He was the one that could have directed whether to go to war or not against any nation. So I brought this up so that people don't think that because Buhari was able to do alliance with Tinubu in 2015, that that's how it has always been. No. If you look at the crisis that ensued in Western Nigeria before the 66 coup, that crisis was because of a minority alliance between the Akintola, a group or so in Southwest that broke off from the action group and formed alliance with Northern Nigeria. And the Southwest and the Western region couldn't take it. And there was crisis all over the place because of what ensued from that alliance. So this idea of North looking at Southeast with suspicion, perhaps because of the civil war, is unwarranted, it's unnecessary. So if they are really looking for a person who can rescue this country, because right now, poverty is what unites Nigeria. Every part of the country is feeling the pinch of it. The bad governance of the APC. Every part of Nigeria is feeling it. Their incapacity to handle the insecurity situation in the country. Everybody is feeling it. So there is enough ground to reject the APC, which the North appears to be ready for. But they are going about it in the wrong way if their solution is to go back to their vomit of Goodluck Jonathan. That's not the right way to go. And Jonathan himself should extricate himself from that kind of entanglement. This is because he should remember that in 2023, they also played this card for him. There were several groups, many of them northern groups, cajoling him, going to his house. Some of those groups even bought the 100 million naira form of APC for Goodluck Jonathan. I don't even know what became of that form again. Because when they were pushing on him at that time, Bola Ahmed Tinubu began to use his media people to be blasting Jonathan. They were blasting Jonathan. They were blasting Jonathan until Jonathan chickened out. Because those people bought APC form for him in 2023. 100 million. That went west. So it was an indication of what he could expect again if he fall into this trap of coming to contest 2027. If Goodluck Jonathan is interested in 2027, he should support Peter Obi. Although he himself is somebody who tried to play the role of being seen as apolitical when he is not seeking for the election. Fine and good. But let him be among those who will help to push for reform in the electoral process to block all the loopholes that APC will use to rig election in 2027. We know that 2027 is going to be tough because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to appoint the new INEC chairman who is going to supervise the election. Now he is going to appoint the new Chief Justice of Nigeria who is going to superintend over the petition that will arise from the 2027 election. You can see that a whole lot of things are working in his favor institutionally. And knowing how our institution operate, they pander to the man in power. So there must be a way to use the legal process, use the Electoral Act to block all the loopholes that could make APC to rig the election and get away with it. All those conditionalities that INEC can use whichever means to transmit a result, all those should be blocked through the Electoral Act amendment and all that. Everything that will give them opportunity to rig. so that INEC will have no choice. Will have no choice but to conduct transparent election. And then the Nigerian people will be vigilant to stop them in their track. If not, like I said, Tinubu is going to appoint the next INEC chairman who is going to favor him. He is not going to appoint like Jonathan, who recently Sheikh Hussaini said that Jonathan appointed a man he does not know to be the INEC chairman, and the man made sure that he was kicked out of office. You know, Tinubu is far ahead in that kind of thing. He is not going to appoint any INEC chairman that is not going to be somebody that will work for him. He is in a poor position to appoint a Lagosian as Chief Justice of Nigeria. So you can see two key institutions has entered his hand. And if he was able to capture INEC when he was not the president, you can imagine what will happen now that he's the president. So only a vigilant opposition led by all patriotic Nigerians, including former President Goodluck Jonathan and other leaders of goodwill, to ensure that every angle is policed, so that even when they want to rig, they'll be scared of the consequences of rigging, knowing that Nigerians are vigilant, that they don't want anything short of free and fair election in 2027. That's what everybody should be working for. That's what Goodluck Jonathan should be working for. That's what former President Obasanjo should be working for. That's what I expect every Nigerian of goodwill to be working for, to ensure that APC does not rig the 2027 election and get away with it. That should be the most important project. That should be the Nigerian project ahead of 2027. That's my take on this matter. I don't know what you think. Whatever you think, give your comment on the commentary box. Let us continue to talk on how Nigeria will be better and get out of the mess that the APC has put it in the last decade of their being in charge of this country. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.